Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter here in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, PA, with a very special Saturday morning stream. We're getting into the holiday spirit, and what better way? We've had a lot of guests in here. We've had the main actor on Mindhunters on Netflix. We've had wrestling champions and politicians and so many people, but none in the highest regard of who we have today. Chris Kringle himself, Santa Claus, is joining us today. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. A little concerned to find my elves, but I'm very happy to be here. And happy to have my favorite elf Raoul with me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's one right there, isn't there? I know we'll be talking a lot about the elves today, aren't we?
Yes, quite.
And forgive my jingling over here. I realize in our rush to get ready, I forgot to put my Santa's studio helper hat on here. So we're going to put this guy on, and you'll probably hear a jingle, get a little jingle in there. Officially official. And we'll see how the headphones fit over this. While I'm adjusting my headwear over here, so there's a lot going on. Thank you, Santa, for making the trip all the way from the North Pole to here in Beachview, here in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. How was the trip down?
The trip was good. The backup sleigh I had to take is a little rougher, as any of you know who have your good sleigh and you have your backup sleigh. And
absolutely.
So the backup sleigh doesn't have all the jingles and bells, as it were. But so without the stereo isn't as good, but other than that,
the stereos. Do you have Bluetooth in that? Are you a serious satellite user?
Santa is high tech because you have to keep up with technology because the people ask for it. So if you want to deliver the presents that people want, you got to do the tech.
Absolutely. So so you're testing all of it. You got the new iPhone, you got the new Google phone.
Completely.
You're double fisting it to make sure you got all the technology down, right?
Completely.
Absolutely.
Santa loves all. Santa can't be partial between Android and Apple. Santa must show love to all technology.
So I understand, again, we're glad to see you in the neighborhood. I understand you reached out to Charlene with our Community Toys for Tots and holiday celebration planning team to see if she could help because your elves are, left for a short vacation, haven't returned to the North Pole yet, kind of thing, So what's going on with the elves? Are you having a labor shortage like everybody else in this country?
So, of course, we're at December 4th. There's only 20 days left till Christmas Eve night when we take off to deliver those presents. And Santa was working the elves even harder than normal this year. And some of the elves tried to tell me it's just too much. You need a little work-life balance. Work hard, play hard. But Santa seems to have only gotten work hard. Even Mrs. Claus was saying, pay attention to your workers. Treat them well. But, I keep thinking, but it's for the kids. But so I woke up a while back and I got this note on my breakfast table. And my favorite elf, Raoul here, had written me to say, our sanity's going. So we're heading to the beach. So, of course, again, primary sleigh has the built-in GPS. They plugged in beach. The elves spelling isn't what it could be.
Oh, I see.
So they spelled beach, as you might guess from this beautiful neighborhood, B-E-E-C-H.
Oh.
So instead of going to Myrtle Beach or Redondo Beach, they ended up in Beachview.
I hope they're not decked out in shorts and everything. It's getting a little chilly out there.
So exactly. So once they got here, Raoul reached out to me to let me know that all the other elves had split and were frantically searching for the beach, the sun, the sand. And that's why he's here helping me. He's actually in the window, as you know, of your studio as the rallying point for the elves. So thank goodness for Charlene and the Toys for Tots group in Beachview, because they're out with Elves on the Run trying to find these other elves so we can get them back and get them back to the North Pole and help make the rest of the toys and other presents for Christmas. So I'd really appreciate the kind and humble people of Beachview to help me find these elves so we can save Christmas.
Well, Raul showed up a few days ago, and I was wondering why he had suntan lotion on the nose and everything, but I didn't want to ask any questions. But he's actually been a great helper for us, helping to edit some videos, helping some of these wrestling and MMA shows. I mean, you see him holding the camera there in the shot. It's always good to have an extra pair of hands, no matter the size of the hands, to help things out, right?
And sometimes smaller hands are good for smaller parts.
I lose a lot of stuff between the desk here, and sometimes it's like, hey, can you? I'm sorry, I got big mitts. So so many. We're gonna find them. They're all over Beachview. So we're gonna keep an eye out for them. So let's get to know who we're looking for a little bit, Santa. So who's I don't know, maybe it may be a tough question if they hear this, but like, who is your favorite elf?
My main elf here, Raul. He's my favorite because he has that, again, work-life balance. Raul is my best worker. He very much works hard, but Raul knows his limit, because if you work and don't play, you can get a little cranky. So who wants a hard worker who is impossible to live with? So Raul works until he just can't take it. Then he knows to step back and to take a break. And of course, they had to take a Beachview break this time.
Absolutely.
And again, when he got in trouble, he was the one elf to reach out to Santa.
There you go.
And that's another thing you've got to learn. Even Santa has been around for a long time, has all this great power and ability, but even Santa has to ask for help, other than his elves. And Raul in the same way. Raul is smart enough to know that when you get in a bind, you can't open it, you go out and you ask for help. And so Raul was smart enough to reach back and ask for Santa's help to help find the other elves.
Absolutely. We talk about his skills here, helping us out here in the studio. I mean, is he helping with the podcast, the video blog, the Santa vlog?
Oh, what a great elf he is.
Yes, he is.
And I have to say, his mom did name him after their family's favorite actor, Raul Julia. Rest in peace.
Oh, yes, love it.
So Raul not only is a great elf, but Raul has a great pedigree to live up to.
Fantastic. So maybe some clues to help the find the elves out here some more. What do the elves like to eat? Maybe we can find them at some local eating establishments around here.
Oh, the elves eat everything. It's the elves are like having a whole postle of teenage boys around. The elves are as much joy as they are because they work so hard. They eat like locusts.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a lot of food places here in Beachview.
Exactly. And we have good restaurants and things. And I understand that elvesontheRun.com, where you can has the good hints for finding these elves.
Okay.
So do you anything more you want to say about this website to help them along?
Yeah. We'll pull it up here. We'll talk a little bit more about Elves on the Run here at the end. But in the meantime, do the elves help with the reindeer at all?
Completely. No. The only problem is that you might see here from the elf size is they help. You have to have multiple elves, so the small ones.
It's a team effort.
Because exactly, you can't have one elf. They can talk to the reindeer, and the reindeer listen. But as far as pulling, you have to have a bunch of elves all pulling together to be able to hold the reins. Because one elf against one deer that's 100 times bigger is not an even match.
No, absolutely.
So and the biggest problem, of course, is that some of these elves are not much bigger than reindeer poop, so you gotta watch out.
You don't want them to get lost in there,
right? No, completely no.
No, that can be.
So yeah, little pooper scooper helps to. Sometimes Santa and Mrs. Claus have to help with that.
Sometimes it's an elf scooper. Oh man, I imagine the ones on that duty especially wanted to get out for a little bit.
You had to say duty, didn't you?
On the reindeer duty. Yes, of course. How are the reindeer dealing with this? Are are they suffering like my dog over COVID, separation anxiety?
Oh yes, no, the reindeer like Santa and Mrs. Claus, but the elves are their favorites. So, and as you might guess, dancer, they all have their favorite elf relationships. So even though they're very friendly reindeer, each Donner and Raoul are particularly good buddies. So Donner's a bit bummed. Shall we say, as you might know, Donner is thunder. And a bit of Donner's thunder, shall we say, has gone out of him since Raoul left the North Pole.
So you mentioned Mrs. Claus. It sounds like she might have an "I told you so" coming up, if not already.
Yes.
How is she handling the elves being missing?
She's handling it by making Santa's life a little, like you said.
I see.
Yeah, no. Mrs. Claus has no guilt in this. Mrs. Claus was repeatedly telling me, and Santa thinks Santa's focus was on his work and not on listening to Mrs. Claus. And again, work-life balance, everybody. Can't say it too much. No matter how important the work is, gotta pay attention to your partner.
This is a big lesson here, isn't it? About this.
So yes, no, I mean, she's helping. Mrs. Claus is picking up, and she's doing some prep with what she can. She can't replace, and Mr. Claus can't replace all these elves doing the toys, but we're doing some prep, but we need the elves back very badly, and and Mrs. Claus is not feeling guilty for Mr. Claus not having listened to Mrs. Claus.
So who's been helping you? Has she been picking up the slack, or
there are so many elves, so we're getting behind, so we need them back quickly.
Absolutely. So the elf in a room, like, is it, what strain is this? Is Christmas gonna be okay this year? Are we gonna make it?
Oh, we were close. So the thing is that overwork I was talking about earlier with the elves, we were actually ahead of schedule on the toy making. So I didn't realize I was pushing them so hard right before they boogied to Beachview accidentally that we were actually ahead of schedule on the toy making. So the nice thing is we've got a few days in the critical path. Santa's also a project manager, have to be with this stuff. So we've got a few extra days that actually allowed the elves to take this excursion. They knew this, actually. They're responsible party elves.
Party elves.
Responsible party elves. They made sure that they actually planned this excursion, and they knew that they saw that they had built up the inventory ahead of schedule so that they could take this trip. But now we need to get them back. Now it's getting toward critical time, and we're losing that end of the project that we need to get them back, so we'll be on schedule. But as long as we can get them back in the next 10 days, Christmas will be fine.
Well, and we'll get more in that, but I mean, I got to take the opportunity. Santa, I got to ask you some hard-hitting questions here while I have you in the studio. I can't pass. I mean, I'm a loose internet journalist, untrained internet journalist, podcaster. So I did put out on my Twitter account at Sorgatron on Twitter. And I did ask for a question to ask you, and a little boy named Chachi asked, "What is your favorite place to deliver to?" Probably beach spelled right, correctly. Oh,
Santa loves Beachview, so this is the place to go. I must admit, Santa has to be at the North Pole just because it's the way, and I need lots of space. So big warehouse. And big factory for making everything. But Santa's favorite place to come deliver is here. And Santa loves the tacos at Las Palmas, and Santa loves the pizza and at Wings. So we've got everything in Beachview.
It all goes well with milk.
It does. And thank you, by the way. Thank you for your Santa catering for that, and for your the Christmas cookie. So I will. Santa has to keep his figure, so Santa appreciates you helping him to keep that boyish figure.
We got to keep you in game shape for the holidays, right? I mean,
people expect, yes, no. Santa lost a little weight a few years ago because Santa's trying to get healthier. And, I got some disappointed hugs. It was like, Santa, you're not, that bowl full of jelly is.
Should be more. Yes,
yeah, no.
absolutely.
It's like you got to deliver on the. So I appreciate you helping me get back into game day shape.
Well, I got a little girl named Chris out there that asks, what are the determining factors in being naughty and nice? Is there any wiggle room, like a medium area? Like, where's our line,
That's a good question, because exactly. And I have to say, I have thought about this a lot, because there are millions of people that get the naughty or nice every year. Fortunately, very few naughty. And I've got to say that everyone starts out from a different place. And so one person's naughty could actually be another person's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've come from a difficult life, but you do your best, Santa will put you on the nice list. But if life has given you everything, and you don't respect that, and you're lazy, even though you may not do something that's what people would think was naughty, if you haven't used the blessings that life has given you, you're endangering yourself to be naughty.
Wow.
So it's all about, everyone comes from a different place in life, and Santa appreciates everyone doing their best. And that's all you can ask for nice.
All right. And I asked you, I told you we would have some hard-hitting questions. We do have Kevin out there asking how you have such power over time and space and have defeated physics in order to pull off that trip every year.
Well, I must say that it's not so much defeated physics as it's magic.
Mm-hmm.
Santa believes in magic. And if you stop believing, that power diminishes. So magic is like love, which is that you have to work on it and practice it and believe in it with your whole heart and your mind. And that magic and that love of people all around the world is what allows me to transcend space and time.
Excellent. So once again, the top of the day, the big urgency of the day is we got to find these elves. Tell us again, how can we help find the elves?
So, of course, the one elf is here, Raul, in the window of Sorgatron Media. And then if you go to elvesontheRun.com, the wonderful people, Charlene and her assistants at Beachview Toys for Tots, have put out a list of hints, of clues for you to find all the other elves who are a little bit heading toward the naughty elf list if they don't come back soon. No. But go look at that list and sign up for you and your family to go and find those elves. Take photos of them. Don't take them. Don't move them, because everyone wants to get the chance and get points by submitting your elf photos to Elves on the Run via the email that's on elvesontheRun.com, and whoever gets the most points may get something special.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yes, don't touch the elves. Please social distance from the elves while you're taking your pictures and such. No, some great stuff.
They are vaccinated.
They are vaccinated. Oh, good. Oh, good. Very safe.
Again, Santa believes in science where it doesn't get in its way of time-space physics.
Magic and science. It actually kind of goes together, doesn't it? Fantastic.
You have to have your GPS. You have to have your vaccines. But then you have to have magic, too. They're not an either-or thing.
I mean, for that international travel, you got to make sure you're covered, right? So,
exactly.
Yes. So, good. Very fantastic. Well, I got a note here again from the Elves on the Run team, and they say that starting today at the Beachview Library, right up the road from our studio here at Sorgatron Media, you can stop in and make an ornament for the community Christmas tree, which will be lit during the ceremony event on December 18th. Stop by and make some clay ornaments, write a holiday message for the Pittsburgh Police, who are helping with the Toys for Tots and the Elves on the Run events. And the Pittsburgh Police it's fantastic. We've actually stored some Toys for Tots stuff in the back here with Atlas here, and it's great to see them and help them every year when they were doing that here, and always a really good event. And to find out more about the Elves on the Run event and sign up and help Santa's Elves, again, visit www.elvesontherun.com. And following the Toys for Tots toy distribution on the 18th, December 18th, is the holiday celebration event again at the Port Authority parking lot right down the other way down the street. Can't miss it.
And Santa will be there.
Yes, the corner of Broadway and Beachview Avenues. That event will include a holiday crafting event for the kids. Visit with Santa right here. He'll be right back in town for it, right? I know you got plenty of errands to take care of things, a lot of business to take care of in December to make sure everything's right, especially with the strain on the labor system that's happening up in the North Pole.
Yes. And the strain on the marriage.
And the marriage, yes.
Strain on the marriage.
Yes.
Marriage must survive.
Yes. Happy wife, happy
life. If
life.
Santa loses the wife, it's not like Santa could go down and find the next Mrs. Claus.
No,
Mrs. Claus is it.
That's it.
And Santa also knows that no other woman wants to put up with that life. So this is not, no little girl grows up saying, I want to be stuck by myself with a bunch of 8-inch tall elves in the frigid. We think Beachview is cold. Beachview is a beach compared to the North Pole.
That's right. Behind every successful Santa Claus, there is a very smart and wonderful and go-getting Mrs. Claus.
May I slightly change that from behind to beside?
Beside, yes.
Mrs. Claus would not like me saying behind.
No.
Equal relationship.
But on the 18th, there's also going to be a tree lighting event, and community members can also sign up for a house decorating. Also, beyond that, community members can also sign up for a house decoration contest and to carol through the community. A lot of great events. A lot of there's so much Christmas going on Beachview. I love it. And for information on that, just go to beachviewing.org. That's beach. The way the elves yes screwed it up. Beachviewing.org. Again, elvesontheRun.com. Santa, do you have any parting words for the little boys and girls and some big boys and girls out there today?
Before the parting words, I think we also want to remind them, you mentioned the library.
Yes.
That there are several spots, including the library, that have hard copies, I believe, of the hints where the elves are, aren't they? I believe so.
Yes.
So yes.
My Mrs. Claus says yes.
So for that,
see what I'm talking about right there.
So for my parting words, Santa would like to again say, please help. Raoul and Mrs. Claus and I can't do it by myself. For Christmas, and most importantly, for Santa's marriage, please get the elves back here so we can take them back to the North Pole. I still haven't found where they hid the sleigh. Raoul hasn't. And so it's somewhere, but let's get the elves back there. Please sign up. Look forward to you helping me. Look forward. Now we have to sign up again by the 15th of December, and then and that's coming up in a week and a half.
That's right. That's right.
And then in 2 weeks, Santa will see you right here at the corner for the beautiful Santa Christmas party.
Fantastic.
So same thing. And remember, as always, nice is the best you can do. Don't judge yourself by anyone else. And don't let anyone else judge you. You are the only one who knows your heart and mind. And Santa knows it too. And Santa loves you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Santa, for joining us, and thank you, Charlene and the crew with Toys for Tots for helping sort this all out, and you guys can help sort it all out too. Check out elvesontheRun.com. Live from Sorgatron Media Studios, thank you for joining us, and please have a happy holiday, and let's get these elves found.